What happens when Porsche takes one of the fastest, most legendary cars on the planet, gives it more horsepower than ever before, eliminates turbo lag completely, and turns it into a hybrid, not for fuel savings, but for raw, unfiltered performance? You get the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo S T-Hybrid, a car so advanced that it doesn't just play catch-up with the electrified era, it sets a whole new benchmark. And here's the insane part. It now rockets from 0 to 60 in just 2.4 seconds, making it not just faster than its predecessor, but among the fastest accelerating production cars in the world. This isn't just another Porsche update, this is history being rewritten. For over half a century, the Porsche 911 Turbo has been the benchmark of everyday supercar performance. It was the car that could dominate a racetrack and then cruise you home in comfort. But the 2026 Turbo S takes that philosophy into uncharted territory, using Porsche's brand new T-hybrid system to blend electric torque with twin-turbo combustion power. Forget the idea of hybrids being about saving gas. This one exists purely to break records. Let's break down what makes this new 911 Turbo S such a monster. The T-hybrid revolution. At the heart of the new Turbo S is Porsche's 400-volt T-hybrid powertrain, a system that's very different from what you've seen in a Prius or even a McLaren P1. Porsche designed it with one goal in mind: instant performance. Instead of traditional turbos, the 2026 Turbo S introduces two e-turbos. Inside each turbo, a small electric motor is built directly into the shaft connecting the turbine and compressor. What does that mean? It means the second you hit the throttle, those e-motors spin up the turbos instantly. No waiting, no hesitation, no lag. Power hits immediately, like flipping a switch. But that's only half the story. Porsche also integrated a powerful electric motor directly into the 8-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission. This motor delivers instant torque right at the wheels, giving the car a massive punch off the line. So when you stomp on the accelerator, the system perfectly blends combustion power, turbo boost, and electric torque in one seamless, violent surge forward. And working alongside all of this is a brand new 3.6-liter twin-turbo flat-six engine, larger and more advanced than before. This hybrid system isn't about economy, it's about raw speed. Performance numbers that shock the world. Now let's talk numbers, and trust me, these will make your jaw drop. 701 horsepower, that's 711 PS. That's the combined output from the hybrid flat six and its electric motors. This pushes the car into hypercar territory. 590 pound-feet of torque delivered over a massive rev range from 2,300 to 6,000 RPM. That means explosive acceleration at almost any speed. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds. Coupe, yes, you heard that right. Just 2.4 seconds. That's quicker than some multi-million-dollar hypercars. The Cabriolet is barely slower at 2.5 seconds. 200 miles per hour, 322 kilometers per hour top speed. A true 911 Turbo signature, blasting through the 200 barrier with ease. Nürburgring Nordschleife, 7 minutes, 39.92 seconds. This lap time is insane. It's a full 14 seconds faster than the outgoing Turbo S, which was already a monster. Shaving 14 seconds at the ring isn't an evolution, it's a revolution. The new Turbo S doesn't just accelerate like lightning, it holds speed, demolishes corners, and sets records that no one thought possible for a Grand Touring supercar. Design and aerodynamics, aggression with purpose. On the outside, Porsche hasn't gone wild because they didn't need to. The 911's design is iconic, but the changes here are purposeful, subtle, and wickedly effective. Front fascia, larger, more angular air intakes with active air flaps that open or close depending on whether the car needs downforce or wants to slip through the air with less drag. Rear design, a reworked bumper, larger diffuser, and titanium exhaust tips make the back look meaner than ever. The active rear wing has been completely redesigned for maximum aerodynamic efficiency. Wider stance, with massive new tires, 325/30ZR21 at the rear and 255/35ZR20 up front, the car plants itself to the ground with serious grip. Those rears are 10 millimeters wider than before, and they make the Turbo S look muscular, menacing, and absolutely ready to tear up asphalt. This is evolution Porsche style. Every change has a reason. Every design cue enhances performance. Interior and tech. Modernized luxury meets race DNA. Step inside and you're greeted with a cabin that balances luxury tech and performance in true Turbo S fashion. The biggest change? The classic analog tachometer, a staple of the 911 for decades, is gone. In its place is a fully digital curved instrument cluster, giving the driver a customizable futuristic view of speed, revs, hybrid power delivery, and track data. It's Porsche's way of saying the hybrid era has arrived, even inside the cockpit. Other highlights? Carbon ceramic brakes, PCCB, standard because stopping a 701 horsepower rocket requires nothing less. Electro-hydraulic chassis control, EHPDCC, powered by the hybrid system's 400-volt architecture. This system reacts faster than ever before to keep the car flat and controlled in corners. 18-way adaptive sports seats, hugging you in comfort while you rocket from 0 to 200 miles per hour. Luxury and practicality, leather, Alcantara, cutting-edge infotainment, and Porsche's usual flawless build quality. This isn't just a race car, it's an everyday supercar you could actually drive to work if you had the courage. Price, the cost of perfection. Of course, this kind of performance doesn't come cheap. The new 911 Turbo S starts at $272,650 for the coupe and $286,650 for the cabriolet. Yes, it's expensive, but when you compare what you're getting, a car faster than many million-dollar hypercars, suddenly it feels like a bargain. And this, my friends, is just the beginning, because in part 2, we'll dive deeper into how Porsche engineered the T-Hybrid system, what it means for the future of high-performance cars, and why the 2026 Turbo S might just be the greatest 911 ever built. But here's the question. Is this the future we wanted, or the future we needed? Porsche didn't just wake up one morning and decide to make the 911 Turbo S hybrid. This was the result of years of obsessive engineering, countless hours of testing on racetracks around the world, and a mission to create a car that could carry the 911 legacy into the electrified era without losing its soul. And the way they've done it is nothing short of brilliant. The heart of T-Hybrid, pure innovation. At the center of this revolution is Porsche's 400-volt T-Hybrid architecture. Unlike plug-in hybrids designed for efficiency, the Turbo S uses its electric system as a weapon. But here's the difference. The Turbo S isn't trying to be a limited-run hypercar. It's not a fragile garage queen exotic. It's a production 911. That means anyone with the money can buy one, drive it daily, and experience near hypercar performance without worrying about charging ports or compromises. It's supercar speed wrapped in Porsche's everyday usability. Rivals might have more extreme numbers on paper, but none offer this level of balance. Power, luxury, reliability, and the ability to set a Nürburgring time that embarrasses even hardcore track machines.